Hey guys, this is Foolish Mortal 42 back with some more Mass Effect 2, playing Betsy Shepard, our engineer. Um, so, yeah, we've got Overload. It's actually been like a week since I played that first episode. I've been a little under the weather. Um, so yeah, I think I had reviewed kind of why I like the engineer. You get Overload, Incinerate, and a combat drone. And Cryoblast actually, I mean, still comes in very handy. AI hacking is good because you've got a lot of robots that you can hack and the Geth that you can hack because we're going to be fighting some of those. So, I mean, it's probably close to like half of um, the enemies that you fight are robots of some type. And it comes in very handy for very specific missions. Unfortunately, doesn't work at all in some situations, so it's a little iffy. And then of course just Techmaster. So we're gonna go in here and talk to the Illusive Man. We don't have any side missions yet, so alright. So you can talk to Jacob or Miranda, but they'll just kind of tell you to go talk to the Illusive Man. So you can come over here, and once we get some gear, we can change this. Let's see, she's got to be an engineer, but I still I like that dark blue. We'll probably. Blood red. I wish there had been like bindable patterns, if that makes sense. Kind of like that. Alright. And then casual appearance is just kind of like what she walks around with on the ship. I'm sorry once again for my congestion. I live in Kentucky, I can't help it. Oh yeah, it looks nice.
Commander Shepard.
For some reason, he just
Illusive
doesn't
Man.
sound happy to see you.
I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
A necessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
Alright, I am going to say something here, and then I'll play this regular. I love how even Paragon Shepard's stuff is very confrontational. Like, it's not just a, you know, goody two shoes versus I'm an asshole kind of thing. It's like they understood that the writing needed to be kind of edgier just because
You might be the reason I'm still alive, but that doesn't mean I trust you.
You need to put your personal feelings aside. Humanity is up against the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
You need to earn the right to ask me those kinds of questions.
Cerberus isn't as evil as you believe. You and I are on the same side. We just have different methods.
Cut to the chase. What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and the Geth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the advancement and preservation of humanity. If the Reapers are targeting us, trying to wipe us out, Cerberus will stop them. If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
Sovereign was trying to harvest all life in the galaxy. Why would the Reapers target a few human colonies?
Hundreds of thousands of colonists have vanished. I'd say that fits the definition of harvesting. Nobody's paying attention because it's random, and the attacks occur in remote locations. I don't know why they've suddenly targeted humanity. Maybe you got their attention when you killed one of them.
If this is a threat against humanity, you need to mobilize the Alliance.
They suffered substantial losses fighting Sovereign. They're rebuilding, still stretched too thin to waste resources verifying the Reaper threat. Blaming the abductions on mercs and pirates is easier, and more convenient.
You could have trained an entire army for what you spent to bring me back.
You're unique. Not just in ability or what you've experienced, but in what you represent. You stood for humanity at a key moment. You're more than a soldier. You're a symbol. And I don't know if the Reapers understand fear, but you killed one. They have to respect that.
If what you say is true, if the Reapers are behind this, I'd consider helping you.
I'd be disappointed if you accepted any of this without seeing for yourself. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
Miranda killed Wilson in cold blood. Jacob's just a gun for hire. You expect me to trust them?
Wilson was one of my best agents, but he was a traitor. Miranda did exactly what I expected of her, and she saved your life in more ways than one. Jacob's a soldier, one of the best. He's never fully trusted me, but he's always been honest about it. You'll be just fine with them. For now.
Is this a volunteer job, or am I being volunteered?
You always have a choice, Shepard. If you don't find the evidence we're both looking for, we can part ways. But first, go to Freedom's Progress. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
Alright. So, unfortunately we don't actually have a choice, so this is kind of a... Regardless of if you hate Cerberus, which you should, if you remember the missions that we played in Mass Effect 1, Cerberus are, or at least some of Cerberus are completely assholes. So.
The Illusive Man is very impressed with you. I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
I don't think Shepard would be that, like, much of a jerk.
I never got a chance to say how much I appreciated what the Lazarus Project did for me.
I just hope it was worth it. A lot of people lost their lives on that station.
See, now she's concerned about him, but she wasn't when she was on the station.
We have to work together here. Your attitude isn't helping anything.
I have the utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard. It's your motivations that concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
What can you tell me about this colony we're going to?
Freedom's Progress? It's a typical human settlement in the Terminus systems. They had a small military force for protection supplemented by mechs and security drones. Average in almost every way, really. Completely unremarkable. Until the disappearance.
Any thoughts on what we might run into there?
A lot of empty buildings and one giant mystery.
Thanks.
I'd like to know more about the Lazarus Project from the person in charge.
I wasn't in charge. The Illusive Man was. If I was running the show, would have done a few things differently.
What would you have changed?
To start, I would have implanted you with some type of control chip. But the Illusive Man wouldn't allow it. He was afraid it might affect your personality, alter your character somehow. He wouldn't let us do anything that might limit your potential in any way.
Can't say I like the idea of being brought back to life with a control chip in my brain.
The Illusive Man is taking an incredible risk with you. I just hope his gamble pays off.
Tell me a little about yourself.
Worried about my qualifications? I can crush a mech with my biotics or shoot its head off at 100 yards. Take your pick.
I was trying to get to know you as a human being.
I'm not looking for a friend, Shepard. Stay focused on the mission.
I kind of agree with that.
Did you and Jacob serve together in the Alliance?
No. The Illusive Man recognized my potential and recruited me at a young age.
How old were you?
Old enough to know this is what I wanted.
Okay.
It's obvious you're not interested in talking.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it.
Good point.
I'm glad the Illusive Man convinced you to join us, Commander.
I just agreed to work with him. I still don't trust him.
Do you trust me, Commander?
I haven't made up my mind about you yet.
At least you're giving me a chance. Most Alliance soldiers hate Cerberus on principle.
Yeah, that's,
Do you know anything about this colony we're going to?
It's called Freedom's Progress. Don't know much else. I guess we'll find out when we get there.
You said you served in the Alliance.
5 years in total. Stationed all over the galaxy. Even spent a couple of years as a Corsair.
I've never heard of the Corsairs.
It was an Alliance initiative. They hired independent starship captains and used them for missions that fell outside official Alliance jurisdiction. Technically, we weren't part of the Alliance. If we ever got caught, they could disavow any knowledge of us. We were supposed to be free from restrictions and rules, but there was still enough red tape to sink a cruiser. I finally just gave up.
Why did you join Cerberus?
I guess I just got tired of never making a difference. So much of what we did in the Alliance seemed pointless. I thought things would change after the attack on the Citadel. Humanity was finally invited to join the Council, but nothing changed. Politics, bureaucracy, same bullshit, different leaders. Cerberus is different. When colonies go missing, we don't commission a team to write a report to figure out what the hell to do about it. We just go and find out.
That's all for now.
Yes, ma'am.
Ooh, uh-oh. I didn't mean to get renegade points for that. So, really quick thing. On Paragon and Renegade points, in Mass Effect 1, you just basically had to get enough points in one or the other to pass a check. So you can have, 90 Paragon and 90 Renegade, and you can do pretty much whatever you wanted to in a conversation. In Mass Effect 2, it's that, but it's also a percentage of it. So if you had a lot of Paragon and a lot of Renegade, you might not be able to pass a Paragon check, even though you might have the points for it, because you've got too much Renegade. So in Mass Effect 2, it really pays off to be pretty much one or the other. I think I'll go with Incinerate for that. Alright, and away we go. Yeah, so, and that's actually a really good suggestion. You've got to basically get through an enemy's defenses.
We should be there shortly, Shepard. The Illusive Man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
What did you find at the other colonies?
Nothing. No signs of attack, no corpses, not even a trace of unusual genetic material to give us a clue. They just disappear, and we've got no target to go after.
What makes you think this investigation will turn up anything new?
At other colonies, official investigators got there first. Sometimes looters or salvage teams as well. We're hoping to be the first ones there this time. Maybe find clues before somebody else disturbs the scene.
Are you sure you'll be comfortable following my orders?
We didn't bring you back from the dead just to second-guess you, Commander. If the Illusive Man says you're in charge, you're in charge.
Our first priority is to look for survivors.
That's unlikely, Commander. No one was left at the other colonies. They were completely deserted.
Be nice to find somebody. Anything's better than another ghost town.
Alright, so now we have our all of our equipment, and let's see, we can level up our squad mates. Stop it, get down, cat. Jacob, I just don't care anything about Jacob. I know that's kind of bad. That incendiary ammo will kind of come in handy. Oops. Okay, so Miranda, I don't really like her, but she's got such good abilities, and her Cerberus officer ability, it gives everybody weapon damage bonus. So, and it gets pretty good at high levels. And if you're playing on Insanity, you pretty much want her in your team all the time. You know, so there's that. So warp is really cool. Yeah, alright, that'll work. Alright, Jacob, I want you to put incendiary ammo on your shotgun. Alright, let's go.
Looks like everyone just got up and left right in the middle of dinner.
I like how this opening sequence is. It always really reminded me of when the Marines got down to LV-488 on.
Strange. No bodies, no structural damage, and no signs of
or
battle.
I think that's what it was called on Aliens. Like when Ripley went back and all of that good stuff. But anyway, I mean, I think they probably could have. Ooh, 1,000 credits, nice.
Hear that? Sounds like fender specs.
Strange. Security systems are disabled at the.
So now these actually have armor on them.
I got it.
Wow, these guys are fairly tough.
Enemy down!
Right!
Whoops.
Shields have failed.
Shoot them before they take out your shield.
Yeah.
Hostile forces have engaged. Rerouting power.
Jacob, laying down on the job. Actually, let's switch him to heavy pistol.
Got it.
And give him some incendiary. That shotgun is just not very good, I think. But yeah, that's the only downside to the engineer, I think, is there's they don't have like any really good heavy punch weapons. Ooh, excuse me. Oh no. Alright. Actually, I did pretty good for myself there.
Incoming!
Whoops, I totally missed that one.
Here we go!
Allied force casualty. Backup systems engaged. Requesting assistance. Critical system. Engaged.
Not good. I gotta remember that we're playing on hardcore. Like I said, it has been about a week since I played, so. Oh, Boreans.
Stop right there!
Praza, you said you'd let me handle this. Wait, Shepard?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down! Shepard? Is that... You're alive?
Remember when I gave you that Geth data tally? Did it help you complete your pilgrimage?
Yes, it did. Praza, weapons down. This is definitely Commander Shepard.
Why is your old commander working for Cerberus?
I don't know. Maybe we should ask.
Cerberus rebuilt me, but I'm not taking their orders. We can discuss the specifics once I know why you're here.
One of our people was here on pilgrimage. His name was Vitor. We came to find him.
Isn't that a little strange? A Quarian visiting a remote human colony?
Quarians can choose where they go on pilgrimage. Vitor liked the idea of helping a small settlement. He was always nervous in crowds.
She means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his suit CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
Vitor's the only one who can tell us what happened here. We should work together to find him.
Good idea. You'll need 2 teams to get past the drones anyway.
Now we're working with Cerberus?
No, Praza, you're working for me. If you can't follow orders, go wait on the ship. Head for the warehouse through the center of the colony. We'll circle around the far side and draw off some of the drones to clear you a path.
Your people really don't like Cerberus. What did I miss?
They killed our people, infiltrated our flotilla, and tried to blow up one of our ships.
That's not how I'd have explained it exactly. It was nothing personal.
We can argue over who killed who later. Right now, we've got a job to do.
Agreed. We work together to get to Vitor.
Make sure to keep in radio contact.
Will do. Good luck, Shepard. Whatever happens, it's good to have you back.
Yay, Tally! So if you're playing as Male Shep in Romance Tali, and it
Be
is...
careful, Shepard. There's a squad of security drones up ahead.
Thanks for the warning. We'll take care of them.
And it is really, it's a very fun love interest.
I see you, Shepard.
Oh. Yeah, so engineers don't have like big punch weapons. Whoop. Oh, this one's gonna be hard. Oh, dang it. Oh well. We'll be okay. There is a few really good
Use
weapons.
overload on
Aggressive!
Ouch.
Lost shield.
Whoa.
Enemy down. Enemy down.
Dropped him! Got him.
Whoa.
One less. Perfect. Yes. Yes.
Holy cow, I may have bitten off
Shepard,
more than
Praza and his squad rushed on ahead. I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen. They want to find Vitor and take him away before you get here.
We should have expected this.
Come on. We can still catch them.
Did I get confused? Oh no, wait, here.
He goes. They've seen us. They're through my shields.
Ooh. Shields are almost non-existent.
You're done!
There we go! There we go!
Ouch.
Yeah! Got him!
Perfect! One less!
Hurry, Shepard. We're inside the loading docks. Vitor reprogrammed the heavy mech. It's tearing Praza's squad apart.
They did want to get to Vito first.
Get your squad into cover and I'll open the loading bay doors.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point.
But I'm not a point person.
Take point, Shepard. We'll cover the door. Taking cover.
Get down there already. Hurry up.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you
Are
take
you
point.
going or not?
Right!
Going to cover!
Yes, in your little high heels. Very, this is hard to watch. This is very hard to watch. I'm sure she's okay. I'm sure she's okay.
That mech's got heavy armor plating. Those Quarians never stood a chance.
This is gonna be one tough son of a bitch to take down.
Defense systems active.
Alright. So first we gotta get through.
Overload will take out their shields.
Jacob, you jerk.
Got it!
Oh, really? Ouch.
Threat assessment requested.
Night-night!
Alright, Jacob, anytime you want to, bud.
Systems failing.
Now let's finish you off!
Jacob, you are useless. Alright. So since he's a synthetic, our overload.
Clear the blast zone!
There we go. Excellent. Huh, weird. So, primary is loot everything that's not nailed down. Assuming I can... Alright. So I made up for that. Alright, so we're tapped out on our ammo.
I'll take it.
Alright. Heavy weapon ammo. recover that.
This is your
med
chance
pack.
to go find Vitor while I tend to the wounded, Shepard. He's probably somewhere in the back of the loading bay.
Aw, I mean, I can use some Medigel. Weird. It's like I can't holster my weapon.
Monsters coming back. Mechs will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms. No.
Vitor?
No Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore.
I don't think he can hear you, Commander.
Have to hide. Have to hide.
So yes, we'll be taking all the Paragon options. Or most.
You're human. Where did you hide? How come they didn't find you?
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
We're not survivors, Vitor. We just got here.
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
My god. I think it's a collector.
Is that some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
The Collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
The Seeker swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you, then the monsters take you away.
Why didn't the collectors take you?
Swarms didn't find me. Monsters didn't know I was here.
The Collectors aren't known for being careless. Maybe his enviro suit kept him from showing up on their sensors.
Or they were using technology specifically designed to detect humans. Only human colonies have been hit.
Tell me more about these swarms.
It's how they find you. Seeker clouds, machines like tiny insects. They go everywhere. They find you, then they sting you, freeze you.
Sounds like miniature probes, maybe. Find victims, then immobilize them with a stasis field or nerve toxin.
I want to know more about the collectors.
Nobody knows much. They're so rare a lot of people don't even believe they exist.
More importantly, why are they abducting human colonists? What are they after?
Maybe the Illusive Man can figure it out.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
We appreciate what you told us. You were very helpful.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the Illusive Man. Grab the Quarian and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
He's traumatized and he needs medical care. Tali will give us the Omnitool data and take him to the flotilla.
Understood, Commander.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad you're still the one giving the orders. Good luck out there. If I find anything that can help you, I'll let you know.
We're ready for pickup.
Yay! Our first successful mission. Even though Jacob spent most of it lying down.
Shepard, good work on Freedom's progress. The Quarians forwarded their findings from Vitor's debriefing. No new data, but it's a surprising olive branch given our history. You and I have different methods, but I can't argue with your results.
You ever think about playing nice once in a while?
Diplomacy is great when it works, but difficult when everyone already perceives you as a threat. But more importantly,
terrorists.
You confirm the Collectors are behind the abductions.
Why do I get the feeling you knew about them already?
I had my suspicions, but I needed proof. The Collectors are enigmatic at best. They periodically travel to the Terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived, back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the Collectors.
Why is the Omega-4 relay unmapped? What do we know about it?
Only that no ship passing through it has ever returned. Our best guess is that the relay reacts differently to Collector vessels, allowing them safe passage. If they can manipulate relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
Any ideas on why they've shifted their focus to humans?
If they're agents for the Reapers, it could be any number of reasons. Obviously, humanity played a huge role in Sovereign's destruction. That might have been enough to draw their attention. What really concerns me is why they bother abducting the colonists. Once the humans are paralyzed, why not just kill them?
What are the Collectors getting from these deals?
The Collectors aren't very forthcoming about their motives. Generally, they seek out species with rare genetic mutations or abnormalities. They pay slavers and work groups exorbitant sums to obtain these specimens, and then they leave. But they've never targeted a single species before, and the previous sample sizes were in the dozens, not the tens of thousands.
You're holding something back. How do you know the Reapers are involved?
The patterns are there, buried in the data. The Council and the Alliance want to believe the Reaper threat died with Sovereign. You and I know better. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
If this is a war, I'll need an army, or a really good team.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the Collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
Keep your list. I want people I trust. The ones who helped me stop Saren and the Geth.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
Where's Garrus Vicarian?
The Turian disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't been able to locate him.
Where's Liara Tisoni?
She's on Ilium. My sources say that she's working for the Shadow Broker. If so, she can't be trusted.
Sorry about that.
Where's Caden Alenko?
He's still with the Alliance. Promoted, I believe. His file is surprisingly well classified.
Yeah, it should be.
Where's Erdnot Rex?
He returned to Chichanka, and he hasn't gone off-world in over a year. He's trying to unite the Krogan clans.
What about Tali? She already helped us on Freedom's Progress.
That was unexpected. I need more intel before I'll commit to that.
Okay, I get it. They're not available.
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
If you think you can convince them, by all means. Just remember, you've been gone a long time. Things have changed.
You worry about the Collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Good. 2 things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Mordin Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing Seeker swarms.
Sounds good. And what else?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
Hey, Commander. Just like old times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky, with a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the Illusive Man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this. They only told me last night.
Oh, wow. You know, I've played this game over a dozen times, and this scene always still kind of gets me. I mean, everybody talks about the team and Garrus, Liara, and Tali, and, you know, all of the really cool companions and love interests. But the Normandy, I mean, she's there, you know. She's as much much a member of the team as anybody else, I think. It's just a really cool ship design. I love it. Alright, and I think we're going to go on and call that a video. So we got another level. Got some heavy weapon ammo. I don't think it like jumps you. It might jump you straight into another conversation. And sorry for the snot. Yeah. Nice.
Welcome aboard the new Normandy, Commander.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Morden Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
And without that countermeasure, we'll be helpless if we ever run into the Collectors.
Acquiring Professor Solus seems like the most logical place to start.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Helmsmen aren't happy when someone takes control of a ship away from them. Especially Joker.
I do not helm the ship. Mr. Moreau's talents will not go to waste. During combat, I operate the electronic warfare and cyber warfare suites. Beyond that, I cannot interface with the ship's systems. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
I'm guessing it takes more than just the three of us plus Joker to fly this ship?
The Normandy has a full crew. They're at their stations awaiting your orders.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map and the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
Okay, I get it. I get it. It took me forever to figure out where the armory was. Wow. Okay, this is boring. Come on, hurry up. Give me control. Alright, so we've got to find Morden to utilize the tech lab, so that's pretty much why we got to go get him first. And of course we've got I think all of the DLC. This is the Steam version of the game, and some of the DLC had to be installed a little bit weirdly. So, travel to Alcara, Firewalker, yay! Let's see if it all updates. Now, some more Paragon, yay! Okay, so we're gonna go on and call that a...
Welcome aboard, Commander.
Oh, shut up. Alright. I'm trying to get a good... That's a little dark, but anyway, yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this playthrough of Mass Effect 2 Hardcore, playing our engineer, Betsy Shepard, and looking forward to continuing entertaining you guys, and thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode.